Welcome back. We were listening to former Vice President Joe Biden speaking in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania today. We wanted to welcome in Georgia Congressman Doug Collins to get reaction to Biden's speech. And Democrats now waking up to the fact that this violence is hurting them at the polls. Congressman, thanks so much for your time. Great to see you.
Great to be with you, John.
I want to read a quote from something Biden just said, quote, "I want to be very clear about all of this. Rioting is not protesting. Looting is not protesting. Setting fires is not protesting. It's lawlessness, plain and simple, and those who do it should be prosecuted." This is stuff, Congressman Collins, that you and I have talked about for months now. Joe Biden just now coming out and saying it explicitly. What took so long?
Poll numbers. I'll tell you what happened. They looked at the poll numbers and figured out that people don't like to have their businesses burned. They don't like to have their houses burned. They don't like to have lawlessness in the streets. They like to go down to their
Okay, we're going to try to connect with Congressman Collins again. In the meantime, we'll listen back into Joe Biden.
You want to talk about fear? Do you know what people are afraid of in America? They're afraid they're going to get COVID. They're afraid they're going to get sick and die. And that is in no small part, it's because of you. We're now on track to more than 200,000 deaths in this country due to COVID. More than 100,000 seniors have lost their lives to the virus.
Okay. All right, we are back with Congressman Doug Collins. A little Skype issue there, but nothing we can't work around. Congressman Collins, go ahead and pick up where you left off. Sorry.
Well, I think it's just the main thing is just the polling issue. They saw it didn't work. Nobody likes their cities burned. Nobody's likes their communities burned. And they're seeing that they're out of step with the American public. They have spent so long pandering to the left that now they're waking up in a new reality that Donald Trump appeals to Americans of all stripes many times, and they're missing out on it. And what was really offensive in some of his comments just a moment ago, he said, now we'll go back in if he gets elected and fix, the social justice, criminal justice reform, those kind of things, police working. They had nothing to do with it when he was the vice president and President Obama. It was President Trump with my bill, the First Step Act, that took the first meaningful steps on sentencing reform and criminal justice, not them.
Yeah, we're supposed to clean up some of these jails and prisons to make room for the people who are actually committing violent crimes like the ones we see happening on camera far too often these days. Congressman, unfortunately, our time is light here, way too light. We would like to have more time. We'll have to get you back because there's still more to talk to you about this, including some new polling I saw out of Georgia. So we're not just seeing an impact of this stuff in these swing states, but we're also seeing it in places like Georgia, which was considered to be a swing state for a little bit, but now it's moving more in President Trump's direction. It's happening all over the country. Our thanks to Congressman Doug Collins. Unfortunately, we are out of time. Had some technical problems there. Congressman, we'll get back to you in the near future. And that's